Hi there, Lee Ingham here with the Beachbody Ultimate Reset Recap. I've finished my complete 21 days on this detox and it was amazing. I've been on other detoxes before where they're very short and I've ended up ill or having some sort of medical issue come up because of my yeast and candida that I battle with, and it was just crazy. So this was a slow detox and very gentle on my system so that I actually felt good the entire time. I did have some mood swings here and there, dealing with some emotional issues, which is normal when your body's clearing out crud. But for the most part, I had a lot of energy. There were a few days I was tired, but I never got sick or ill. The last week was probably the hardest for me just because of the introduction of all the prebiotic that changes things for me with the yeast and candida. So most people who don't battle what I do have a breezy third week, whereas I struggled just a little bit more than I did the other weeks because of that balance that was trying to be restored. I actually was able to, the third week you ate a lot of fruits in the morning, and obviously I learned that my system cannot handle that much fruit, so, or at least not in consecutive days like that. So what I did was I backed off the fruit, introduced vegetables and for the morning breakfast, and that seemed to really help, along with the flora that they were giving me and everything else. I got back on track and I was great. I had a couple little things pop up for me the last week where I was really craving certain foods, but I knew what that was from, and that's that struggle for balance with the candida and the yeast. So that's why my body was doing that to me. But I was able to stay on track the entire time, and that was great. So at the end of this, I feel wonderful. I have had a lot of energy. We've gotten a lot accomplished. Something that's new for me, especially during the last week of this phase, was to actually get out of bed and get dressed. Before, I would get out of bed and I would stay in my pajamas all day, unless I had to go somewhere. And now I get up, I get dressed right away, and 99% of the time I'm making my bed too. So that's completely new for me. Let's see. Like I said, lots of energy. I really don't go into a downward phase during the day unless I haven't eaten. And that's going to be my one struggle once I'm off, now that I'm off of this, is to remember to eat on a consistent basis. Because I do get busy and then I forget. And with the detox, I was pretty structured. So now I've got to learn how to structure things for my daily routine and stick to that. But at any rate, I would recommend this to anyone who has low in energy, who can't think straight. If you're just sick, if you have allergy issues, all that goes away once you do this detox. This detox is not, like I said before, is nice and slow. So your body is able to take its time and purge things the right way instead of leaving you feeling like hell the entire time, like a lot of other detoxes do. So I would recommend this to anyone who is struggling and who is stuck with their weight. This pulled off of me 13 pounds in 3 weeks without exercise. So I am impressed with that. In the future, now that I am done with this program, I am going to stick with a lot of things that I learned. I learned what my body does and does not like. I already was pretty in tune with my body before, but now I'm even more in tune with it. So I'm going to slowly incorporate some things back in and see how I can handle those. And I think over the next few weeks, I'll be yeast free finally. So I won't have to play this game of balance anymore, especially since I'm already balancing everything in the kitchen. It's just taking time for my system to actually purge all the junk. So at any rate, I think the only drawback was the emotional things that I went through, but that's normal, and my family was very supportive through this whole thing. And I guess that's about it. So if you have any questions or thoughts, message me. I will be happy to answer them. and it looks like I am being beckoned for dinner. So,
No, I just want to spend time with you.
Okay. At any rate, my husband said something really, really nice to me today. He said that he has his wife back now. And I think that speaks miles of words of what this detox and Beachbody has done for me over the last year. They gave me the right tools, and I took off and I ran with it. So if I can do this, anyone else can do this. It is not hard. You just have to put the effort forth and try. All right, well, I will hope you all have a great evening, and I will talk to you another time.
And
Bye now.
I said she has lost a lot of weight.
Thank you, Caleb.
You see, you are. You have.
Y'all have a great night. Bye.